Alright, Fallout 70... I keep saying Fallout 76. Don't know why I associate that with the Western. Alright, start new game. Oh, I guess we'll watch the intro. Just for old time's sake. Have you seen the comic that goes with the intro?
No, I don't think so.
There's a little comic that's a prequel about Benny going and hiring the Khans.
Okay.
It's really fucked up. It basically makes the Khan leader, like, overdose.
Oh.
Because he knows he's, like, fucked up over chem, so he leaves him alone with some drugs and says, oh, I'll let you make the choice.
Yeah.
He just commits suicide. Oh, he did. He overdoses. Do you remember me telling you the robot that they both based the Protectron off, how it was like based off the book cover art?
Yeah.
And they like ripped it off. So I didn't realize the Fallout 3 Protectrons looked quite different. It's a Fallout 4 one, so they actually actively went back, and I don't understand. Like they did have their own thing, and they actually super weird.
Those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid.
Do you like the Deathclaw enemy? Like, do you reckon it's
From where you're
pretty
kneeling
fun?
must seem like an 18-karat.
What, the Deathclaw as an enemy?
Yeah.
Truth is,
I think they're suitably scary
was
in New
rigged from the
Vegas.
start.
Like 76 things.
I didn't mind him in Fallout 4. Well, I don't know. I like the introductory one. I don't know about New Vegas. Yeah, they're pretty terrifying. I don't even remember them in 3.
They're in that old town.
Oh, I had my first crash the other night.
Oh,
Bit worrying because it was as soon as I left the metro,
You're awake.
yeah.
and I'm worried that now every time I try and leave that particular part of the metro, it's gonna crash.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is Courier. No, my name is Eli.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take
Come on,
pride
Doc,
in
speed
my
this up.
paperwork. You better tell me if I left anything out of place.
If you have him speak Italian, it'll go faster.
Really? Is that
Yeah.
a speed run tactic?
Yeah.
Nice. This guy's basically gonna look like the sheriff from Fallout 3.
Oh yeah. Slim Jim, Slim Jones.
JD. I don't want to get stuck on this too long. Let's see. Slightly old. Wow, what? Well, the age slider changes more than I thought. Why does it change his eyes so much? Any skin color, what? Very strange. Hair. Tunnel 6 rule. Is there a haircut option in New Vegas?
Yeah, the guys at the King's School do haircuts.
Ah,
How do you not know that?
I don't know. I just
I guess it's like you never like besides like
I've never thought.
going,
Oh, I want
going
to
inside the
change my.
building. Like no one ever explores it. You're just walking to the Kins in his bedroom when you're doing the GI Blues quest, and that's about it.
It'd be quite cool to roleplay as the priest guy from oh god, what's that Western series called? Like 3 or 4 games in it. I have literally played and I've forgotten. The Western first-person shooter series. Call of Juarez.
Oh, Call of Juarez.
Yeah. The priest guy, that's sick.
Okay. Isn't he like the younger brother? Aren't they all brothers, or is that a separate?
In the first game, you only play as him and this other young guy and switch between them. But yeah, in the other ones, you switch between the brothers. I can't remember if he's the young one or the old one. You might be right, he might be the young one. Mephistopheles. There are like way more beard options than there are hair. It's very strange. I don't like the one he started with, to be honest.
Most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good.
Jesus.
Why don't you walk down to the
A little bit buggy.
over by that vigor tester machine there.
Doesn't look right. Why are we so close?
It ain't a race.
Why is he in my face?
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor
Wait a
test
minute.
try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Is there something wrong with my FPS? Not my FPS, my FOV? I feel like I'm zoomed in. I don't know. Why? Not sure. Weird. Oh god. Don't need too much strength if I'm a cowboy. Definitely need perception. Bit of endurance. Still don't know if I want to play hardcore, because hardcore's fun, but the late game is terrible. Especially when you have to carry ammo and it weighs shit tons.
Yeah, but it's like then you're not carrying a massive like armory around, and you gotta actually like you know pick and choose what gear you have. I mean, it's like that in the original Fallout games, all the ammo.
Might make him lucky. Seems like a cowboy thing. So I've got 7 luck, 6 agility, 4 intelligence, 6 charisma, 6 endurance, 7 perception, and only 4 strength. So strength and intelligence are his weaknesses. Okay. That will do.
Don't you need good strength for your melee build, or is that just
Nah, I decided that I don't think a cowboy would be using many melee weapons.
okay.
I did melee build on my Caesar's Legion character, because I thought he'd be using all the crazy melee weapons they use.
Yeah.
And that was quite fun.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Okay, yeah, there's something wrong.
Oh.
I can't sit on the couch.
It's important that you're relaxed for this next test. Please have a seat.
What is going on? What is this bug? What is happening? Can I interact with anything else? I can take stuff, so E is definitely my correct button. Oh, quick Google. Maybe will reveal my problem. Fallout New Vegas. Can't sit down. Can't sit in first quest. General discussion, so this has definitely happened. Ah. It's a glitch that can... It is a glitch that can occur during certain parts of the game that are actually cutscene. It looks like you are in the first person mode, but really it is a cutscene and you can then gain control of your character. I think that's why it bugged out when it was like getting me to sit up. Unfortunately, this guy ends up making a new character, so that's not an ideal solution. And I can do something with the console. Enable player controls. Wouldn't be a Bethesda game if I didn't need to use the console just to play the intro. Make sure I type this completely correctly. Hit enter and then close the console. That does not work, then click on your character while on the console. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I'm running. What the fuck? Oh, that only took 10 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna say a word.
Weird.
I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
I hate this test. Say the first thing that comes to mind and like none of the choices are anything that you think of.
Night.
Day. How? Night is literally one of the words he says and they didn't put day. Like what? As if that's not the first word everybody thinks of when someone says night.
I think of Kim Day Night.
Oh, of course. No, yes, the first word I think of when someone says night is silence. Sleep.
Bandit.
Shadow.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Father. Not an option. Human shield is an option for mother. Regret.
Okay. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see. Okay. How about this one?
Oh, I can't say that one. That's literally an option. I like that.
Last one.
I'm too embarrassed to say what that looks like. That's two naked babies giving each other a high five. Why isn't that an option? Oh, it's also a bearded man, though.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
What's your favorite Bethesda character creation system? I love the one in Oblivion, how I think it just based it off the skills that you increase between the beginning and when you talk to him at the end, and he always gives you the shittest class.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm guessing you're an experienced monk, right? You're like,
Yeah.
what?
I kind of forget about Oblivion. Like,
Fucking hate the goat exam. That's terrible. I always skip that.
yeah.
I don't even know how this one works. Dr. Mitchell's bloody psych test. Do I want to spec into speech at the beginning?
Yeah, you get some good choices.
Oh, you do, but I'm just thinking my cowboy, rough and gruff cowboy character. I don't know if he's a speaker.
No, they don't.
Guns.
They just look at people and squint, and then go.
Well, I already said he doesn't like to be the center of attention. He likes working alone, and he rushes into things, and he's slow to embrace new ideas, so he's definitely stubborn. I feel like medicine's a good one, because being alone in the waste, you'd have to learn how to help yourself. I'm wondering about explosives though. I feel like maybe he would be a big user of TNT and mines and stuff.
Yeah, the dynamite's pretty fun.
Oh, repair? He would definitely have to know his guns, wouldn't he? Yeah, I'll do repair. I mean, technically he'd have survival skills, but I've learned from your mistakes not to spec into survival.
Yeah,
it's so boring.
Yeah, you really don't get anything out of it.
I'll do explosives instead of melee. Done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I don't think I want a trait. Oh, apart from... I do like Wild Wasteland. Why not have Wild Wasteland? It seems weird.
Great laced.
Oh, unless... Isn't there one that, Oh, why would you want that one where you can only be level 30?
Well, you just... What does it do? It improves a bunch
No
of
one's
stuff?
going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems and they'll last twice as long. But after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skills goodbye. So basically, you have to use drugs to compensate for... Yeah, I don't know. Isn't there one about... There was an opposite one of this. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. I thought there was an opposite one that made you more accurate, but fire less.
Oh, that's built to destroy? No, that's the... There is one, I know.
Yeah. Must have gone past it.
Man, hearing you talk... Like, New Vegas is really fun for like, oh, I could just build a character and have strengths and weaknesses, kind of fun. Like, oh.
You just have to commit, and it's so hard.
Yeah.
Trigger discipline. You fire 20% more slowly, but 20% more accurate. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Ooh. I feel like we are running a little fast. Shouldn't be stealing from Doc Mitchell.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up
going on a
in the vaults of
Pip-Boy.
before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Look, that's like literally hardcore mode. No, recommended. You can turn it off. Alright, I'll keep it on by default then. Yeah, this game's running super fast. I need to cap it. Here come the DLC messages.
Are you gonna keep all the gear?
Nah, I usually sell it. Well, even that's a bit unfair. Getting that much money. I don't know, I'll see what I got. I don't like the fact that they give you a Vault 21 jumpsuit. It's like, oh, it's Fallout, we need to give him a bloody Vault suit. Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm sure there's a mod where it's like you could just spit in Doc Mitchell's face and just like, I don't want your charity.
Oh, better be careful, I've used 8 of my 1000 save slots. I'm gonna quickly cap this. Where's my Nvidia? Frame rate. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can. I keep forgetting I was going to see if I could stream Outer Worlds. I might be old enough for.
I can continue downloading it. I paused it while. Yeah, because I'm like, oh, I'll give it a go. I'm not too interested in Starfield.
Okay. Yes, that is running much better. Hello, Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping
Well,
hand
howdy
to a
there,
stranger in
partner.
need.
Figured I'd mosey on here and split your throat.
Jesus.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Tell him Victor says howdy.
Happy trails!
What have I got? Let's go lightweight leather. Seems cowboy enough. Keep the 9mm. Wait, what? Oh, there is no 2. That's so dumb. Why did they do that?
What?
There's no 2 quick slot because that's reserved for changing ammo types.
Oh.
Quite annoying because I have a kind of a set thing that I have. I always put shotguns on 3. But I usually put my pistols on 2, or yeah, but... I need a cowboy hat, ASAP. I'm interested to see what the outpost building system is like in Starfield. I haven't got to that yet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
You can take that. Yeah, I don't want to start with a mercenary's grenade rifle.
Did you say alchemy in Starfield?
No, outpost building.
Oh, in Starfield.
Mm.
Okay.
Johnny. What do the binoculars do in this? Do they do anything? You can't mark things, can you?
No, just a way to zoom in.
Mm.
Have a look.
I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings. Look, way I see it, salvage means it's broken. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once. Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
Give me my gun.
Outside, behind the saloon.
Wait, what? Where's the owner? What? Where's the woman behind the bar? She's not here. Yeah, she's not here.
She's around.
Not in my game, she's not.
No.
Sure, that's just a bug. I'm sure she'll be here anytime.
Hey there.
What the fuck? Let me just go back in and see if she magically loads in. What the heck? Oh, I thought I just did a like super jump. Oh boy, that's not promising. Isn't she supposed to be like... Isn't there supposed to be a scene?
Yeah.
What happens when you first walk into the bar?
She's having an argument with
A powder ganger or something, is she?
Yeah, powder ganger.
Oh fuck, none of them were there! Why is this so broken? Oh fuck. I walked in and Sunny just talked to me, she's the only one in there.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Next shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Oh, I hope that's not too game breaking. I guess it's just the quest at the start that I can't do. What would cause that? What would cause a character just not exist? I suppose I can console command her in?
Maybe.
What did you say her name is?
Trudy.
Let me see if this is a known bug. No Trudy? Fallout? She doesn't show up until after you do Sunny Smiles tutorial.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right. What the fuck? How many times have I played this and I don't know that? That doesn't make sense. But if I go back and listen to the dialogue, she probably literally said, "Oh, Trudy's just stepped out for a moment." I'm probably just an idiot.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Thanks, little lady. I know a thing or two about shooting.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Am I? I don't have caution, but... Oh, there they are in the grass. Nice. Too easy. Do you remember the game Encased?
Sorry?
Encased.
No.
Came out a few years ago. It's like... It's supposed to play like the original Wasteland and Fallout, I think. But I think it has X... Oh, I can't remember if it has XCOM style combat or Fallout. That's another one that I'd love to play.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes.
I did start it once and it was a really cool premise. Basically, I think a dome thing gets created and it's basically like the zone from Stalker. But once you go in, you can't go out. So all the people that go in are obviously like scientists or people with nothing better to do, or like escape basically. Yeah, it was just such a fucking cool world. And they can send artifacts out using this special lift, but not living tissue. Or something like that. And at the beginning, I think you choose like one of 5. Basically, either you're a soldier class or a science class. You like wear a different coloured suit. End up being a soldier. Oops. She's too fast for me. Oh god, she's already started fighting. I'm a coming. God, it really wants me to enter VATS. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I remember that bug. The dog's got eyes out the side of her head. Oh, and it's her eyes. Oh, she's got empty sockets. No! I don't like it.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Sure thing. New Vegas. Dog eyes. Dog eyes outside of head? Question mark? Please help.
There is no help.
Small bug. If you haven't modified your game, then there is no solution. I remember this happening before, so this is just like... It's the vanilla bug been there since day one. There's fixes for it on the Nexus. Far out, I'm not going to download a mod just to fix dogs.
It'll be fine.
Oh
Once
my
it
god.
reloads, it'll...
What if it's only that dog? Or every dog in the game?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Thank you, lady. Ooh, I might go check out the old graveyard. Yeah, I don't know what it is with my Fallout 3 mods. I haven't noticed. I think I've only had like 2 monsters that aren't from the vanilla. And the first one was that annoying group of weird coloured night ghouls. And the second one was called a... Oh, it started with R. It was like a giant ghoul with a weird face. It was like... It was weird. It was like really tanky. But it was so slow that it basically wasn't a threat. Scorpions. Picking up all the stuff off the animals. I will try and dabble in the survival skill. For shits and giggles. Would have some flies. The flies! You're dead. It's funny, when I was playing Fallout 3 and I had like the frame rate still super high, the bloat flies like shot like a machine gun. But they never hit me, it was weird. Like it broke them. Do you lose... You don't lose karma for digging up graves, do you? Oh, quick save.
In the other ones you did.
Yeah, I just don't... Yeah, it doesn't say I am. Usually always like a plasma rifle or something insane. Mr. J.R. Smith. Oh god, that's right, the fucking snow globes. I cannot remember. The reason I was playing Fallout 3 is because I actually wanted to finally go and do the DLCs I hadn't done.
Right.
I can't remember. I've done the space one. I've done the stupid winter assault one or whatever it's called. The snow VR one. I have been to the swamp one. But
oh, yeah.
What is the main quest there? Because the only thing I remember doing was the quest with the robot guy who's like underground or something. He like sends you out to do missions across the swamp. But I don't think that's the main quest, is it? What is the main quest of the swamp?
Getting your brain back.
Does that automatically happen when you go? I thought you like... You go there with a girl, don't you? Or you have to look for someone's daughter or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I don't even know if I got to the part where I lost my brain.
You instantly transporting there, you lose your brain. The guy that runs the ferry takes your brain, he's part of that cult or something.
God, I don't remember that at all. Okay, I guess I must have done it. And I don't know if I even went to the pit. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, big gripe I have with Starfield. There's no local map. Which makes it really annoying finding shops in the town. It's really, really weird. Oh yeah, there it is. That's right, I got my silencer, don't I? Assume the silencer has a detriment, but it doesn't tell you. Usually they reduce your damage, or your range or something. I don't know what to do about Starfield if I can't get it running. I mean, fair enough, I'm in a massive city at the moment.
Get a new PC.
Like, seriously, like, I don't want to have to buy a new graphics card. I assume it's still like $2,000 or whatever it is. It's just nuts. Critical strike. Okay, what have we got here? It's weird, it's like they learnt their lesson and then unlearnt it. So in Fallout 3, they have the gross pip light green light. Fallout New Vegas, they fixed it and made it a yellow light. And then in Fallout 4, they made it even greener. What are they in 76?
It's green.
It is green.
Yeah.
Lame. Okay, my character is a dumb cowboy who cannot use computers. Probably will put some into lockpicking though.
You could get a mod that lets you shoot the lock off.
Ooh. Wait, the explosive thing, what was that in?
Explosives.
You can use explosives to open them.
Oh.
Was that a perk that you had to get in one of them?
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Let me look it up. Hmm. Oh yeah, maybe it is part of a mod. Yeah, I think it's part of one of the mods of Fallout 3. Called
Okay.
Explosive Entry. Science plus 10. Oof, I still wouldn't have enough to open that lock, even after using the magazine. Awkward. He's whacking it back, get him whacking. Cheyenne. Terrible. Terrible name to have if you live in a western. Cheyenne. Oh yeah, I need my bloody, the heck was that? Oh, that's a throwing knife. God, I don't think I've ever seen that before. It looks strange. I have to change this up. I don't know if I've ever modded New Vegas.
You must.
I don't know.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yeah, weird. Because then literally the next part of the quest is to go meet Trudy, so yeah. Guess she doesn't exist until then. So weird. When you did your survival build,
Yeah.
were you playing hardcore?
I can't remember.
I think that would benefit the most because you can like make food, which you'd actually need. That's why I was picking up that gecko meat, but I need survival 25 to be able to cook it.
I'm done being nice.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Yeah.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though.
Alright, enough knowledge dumping. Good heavens, that took forever. Never realized there's a little revolver in the glass behind her. Nice. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to look at her radio.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. You're welcome. So can I get you anything? Be careful out there.
Alright, let's go see Ringo. Why did that rock just make a metal sound?
Ding.
Very odd. Tumbleweed, go! The latest in cutting edge technology. Tumbleweed physics. Any opinion on Redemption 1 getting ported?
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Yeah.
I mean, if Nintendo's paying for it, but I don't know who's it for.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
odd, isn't it?
No one's gonna go buy a Switch to play Red Dead Redemption 1. I don't think it's probably just gonna be worse than the 360 version.
Possibly. God, you could not play that game. Handheld would be too small.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Oh, I don't think I want to play Caravan right now.
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too. All right. Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word. We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
This is going to be hard without my charisma.
We need more people like you around.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
I should be able to do that. Cool. Alright. Let's see how many people I can convince.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
That's not good.
Be careful out there.
25 sneak. And I can convince her. What was the other thing I was going to put points in? Oh, survival. Swift learner. Hey, buddy.
Howdy.
Give us your dynamite.
Too dangerous.
No.
You'll kill all yourselves if I let you touch it.
You seen the mod where someone's made hard Pete?
Oh, he's like all swole or something like that.
Yeah, he's massive. Terrifying.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts. Bad trouble. Welcome.
Yep. Bad trouble.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Shit, I knew I should have put points into barter.
Right.
Well, I guess he's not helping. Where are you, Doc? There he is.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though, could... Your best bet would probably be Trudy.
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna get everybody except the stupid salesman. Oh, actually. Oh, he was selling a barter magazine. I wonder if he's still selling it. I will use his own powers against him.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Okay. I mean, you just bought a book for him.
But it's on bartering. Ah, crap, he's not selling it anymore, is he? How often do they change their stock?
I think every week.
That has not been a week. Weird. Wait, is it because I exited and came back into the game? No, that was before I talked to him. Weird. I'm sure he had one. Wait, I'm an idiot. I'm looking at what I had. I am a fool. That's what I want. Thank you. Do, 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 do.
Another satisfied customer. Twice.
Okay. I think this gets me enough. Yep. I will have everybody's help.
You looking to buy some supplies? This again? You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
Take it easy. Okay, that's just about everybody. Wait. You can convince Victor, can't you?
Yes.
Oh, far out. Where is he? He wanders around a humongous area. My God, he's at his house.
Howdy, partner. Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough. Happy trail!
Oh, where's she gone now? Guess she goes at night time. That's weird that no one else goes at night time, but she does. Where can I sleep? I don't know where there's a spare bed in this town. I can just wait. I don't have to sleep. Oh, if I wait, I've got food and drink to think of. Mmm. Damn, I thought there might be a bed in here. Joe Cobb. What happens if you just kill him in town? The rest of the guys still attack?
I don't know.
Damn it. Oh well, I'll just have to wait. Wait a minute, it says open 24 hours. Where the fuck was she? Lies. Oh, for fuck's sake, now she actually is gone. Oh, for why? Can we get one more hour and then I am commencing without her. There she is.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Okay, I did it. I got everybody's help. Let's start this is.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Yes.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
Let's do this.
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Let's try some dynamite. Oh no.
What have you done?
What have you done?
Took proper steps in the proper order. What was expected of me.
Easy. Oh, still one left. Vilified. Idolized. Oh, that was another interesting. I can't remember if I told you when you were asking about the other perks in Starfield. You can get one where you're hunted by bounty hunters. And they just regularly drop ships in on you, apparently. Well, that sounded quite interesting. Kind of stealth boy.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Oops. One of these was Cobb. Oh, yep. Wait, what? Oh, God, I want to use the Magnum revolver, but it's so bad.
Is it not that good?
Does 26 DPS compared to 49 on the weathered 10mm pistol.
Yeah. You gotta roleplay.
No.
Yes.
No. God damn it.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. He's a convict, just without the chain. Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us. Another satisfied customer. Be careful out there.
Yay! Got my cowboy hat.
Morning.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Oh.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Until next time.
Alright, I'll go get this safe and then I will wrap it up. I did not see Victor in that fight.
He was around.
He must have been. Nice. You are now sick with minor dehydration. Damn it. Stupid realism. Sarsaparilla doesn't count. This game still manages to look pretty well considering.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do.
I mean, it's all about art design, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, am I gonna sell this revolver? No.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
All right. Oh man. Oh. All right. I'll call the stream there and see everybody in the next one.
Bye.